Doing a quick live test. Just going to do a little walk around. Oh, some feedback there. Good morning. Can I move some more chairs? Or would you like to be seated? Can I maybe move the chair and you can move it? A little bit of a walk around. Hopefully no more feedback from the live stream. But we're in the inside courtyard. This is the new playground that's going up. You're live. You're live on YouTube. Trying to just give you an idea of what the school is like, and the building that's going on, and some of the guests. Morning, everybody. Hello. You're holding yourselves back. You actually want to be playing on that, don't you? You want to swing.
And just ensure that they are following they need additional help and just support them and help them in the areas of development.
Some of the work still in progress. Nice to see Ken's pool fence being put into good use, cordoning off the playground. I'll give you a more broad view. Oopsie. The photographer, who you never normally see, always hiding away. There he is, being live streamed. And there's Ken. Ken, your pool fence looks amazing. We go to one of the classrooms, hopefully not too fast, for everyone just to be able to see. Again, just hoping to give you an idea of what the little classrooms and rooms are like. Just an incredible building. Incredible space. Incredible project. Okay. Morning. Morning, everybody. Morning. You're being live streamed at the moment. Good morning, everybody. Morning. Morning.
Oh my goodness. And I just got double thumbs up, so I'm just holding my breath. Nice. Always good. Exciting. Dancing on the table. Well, Mulvany, everybody. It is such a pleasure to see all of you sitting here, and an absolute pleasure on behalf of Starting Chance and Thandeka and Pumza to welcome everybody to the Lonwabo Special Care Centre. As you'll hear later on, it's been a journey, but I'd like to first start by asking Jika to perhaps open in prayer, please. Would you like to come to the front and join me?
Taiwan Zotolika. Zotoli. Kalau kena suka song. Bom nanti tu. Mandibule le chakeba.
Let me take this opportunity and express my gratitude for being here.
Uthixo athe wayenza yayinceba ingumangaliso.
That God has given us a great deal of mercy.
Ingcingane enye
One thought
ukubonakalisa ubunye,
to show unity,
ukuhlala kuthethwe ilwimi elinye,
to sit amongst each other and come up with a brilliant idea of this nature
kuphume isiphumo esinye.
that resulted in an outcome of this magnitude.
Yonke ke lento uThixo oyilawulayo
All of this was indeed directed and led by God,
ukuze kuphume ubulungisa bakhe.
so that His mercy and beauty can be shown.
Siyayibulela ke le mini ingakanana.
We therefore give thanks for this occasion
Athe uThixo wenza olu lungiselelo
that God has prepared indeed,
ukuze kwakheke ikhaya labantwana bakhe.
so that a house can be erected and built for His children.
Ithi loo nto ayiphumanga njena iphume enzulwini.
There is a clear indication that it was not a random thought, but a deep and heartfelt thought,
Ubumanyano
the unity displayed.
masithandazeni ke.
May we please pray.
Mawethu osemazulwini, Thixo wethu wakwaSirayeli, siyayibulela le mini ingakanana othe wasenzela yona konyana bakho neentombi zakho, ukuze nakananjalo ithi eyakho intando ibe nako uzaliseka ngayo inkosi le kaYesu Kristu. Luthi nakananjalo ulapho sapho lithe laba nako ukuhlangana, Thixo wethu, ukuze kuphume ingcingane enye. Siyabulela nakananjalo Thixo ophilela kwaSirayeli kuba uthe wasondeza umoya omnye. Hlala nathi ke Thixo ophilela kwaSirayeli ngawonke amaxesha amalusulungileyo, ukuze kuthi ubukho bethu ingabi liloyise. Bathi nakananjalo nyana bakho neentombi zakho Thixo ophilela kwaSirayeli kubonakaliswe oluthando olungumangaliso. Ithi ke nale mini ibe yimini yenzondelelo, yentsikelelo. Siyabulela nakananjalo ngalo eli thuba. Siyazi nakananjalo ikhona imoya yasemzini ethe nakananjalo Thixo ophilela kwaSirayeli. Yiyo loo nto ndiyibiza ndivala kananjalo ngesi siciko sikhule sinzima egameni loThixo uyisethi kunyana Thixo ungomngcwele. Ndizalise nakananjalo umoya wakho ngayo inkosi Yesu Kristu egameni loThixo uyisethi kunyana Thixo ungomngcwele. Yakunje njalo malosulungileyo ufikelela apho sizafikelela khona ngayo egameni loThixo uyisethi kunyana Thixo ungomngcwele. Amen.
Well, thank you, Reverend Jika, for opening in prayer. Indeed, this is a work of God. There is no other way that we would be here today if the hand of God was not on us and in this school with us today, because it's been quite a journey. And in our church, every week we end the service with what's called the Benediction of Disturbance. And it's a very, very well-known prayer. And part of that prayer, one asks for the foolishness to believe that we can do what others say will never be done. And we used to say it every week, but as we've gone on with this project, it's become my daily prayer that God just grants us enough foolishness to keep believing that one day we will finish. And today is that day, and we are so thankful. And we've been blessed in many, many ways throughout this project. When we first started in 2008, let me tell you why this centre is so important. In 2008, when we started in Untitled, Ali and I actually working with the community, we then estimated that there were somewhere around 35 to 40 early childhood centres in the community. And at that time, it was estimated that there might be about 20,000 children in Untitled living with their families. And if you look at what that means from the point of view of looking at the population of children that needed special help with their education and their support and their families, at that time there were probably well over 1,000 children in Untitled that needed that kind of help. Today, as we're here, there are over 100 educators in Untitled, more than twice as many as when we started in 2008. And those educators range from 40 to 200 children. So I think that we can conservatively estimate that there are over 2,000 children in Untitled that need some sort of special assistance with their development and their education. But in 2008, when we started, and there were 35 to 40 educators, there was only one special care centre from October that year. And it was opened by Thandeka Mafila, and that's Lonwabo, which is where we are today, in the new home of Lonwabo. And today, even though there are 100 educators, there's still only one centre in Untitled that reaches out to support children and families who need special care and attention. And so the need is enormous. And we started the journey with Thandeka in 2015, when Thandeka joined our program. And through working with the field workers of Starting Chance and working with the carers that Thandeka has in her team, we quickly saw that many of the children had fantastic potential to develop. And so it's our hope that this centre will really make a difference to the children's lives in Untitled. And for many children, the early diagnosis is a real issue. And for many children, their need for special support is only found much later on in their lives. So one of the things we hope with this centre is that young children like these will have the opportunity to have the real support they need and early diagnosis that will allow them to really lead fulfilling and full lives and reach their full potential. A project like this needs so many people to make it possible. And I'd really like to be able to thank a lot of people today for the care and support that they've provided. And I'm glad to say that we're live streaming as I speak today, and I'd like to just wave to all the people around the world. Because we're not just in Untitled today, we're part of the global community. You know, with coronavirus and all the things that it's brought in terms of the difficulties, it's also brought some particularly good things, and we now are much more connected with the people who've made this possible. And I'd like to just wave to everybody and say thank you so much to them too. When we first started, we thought that building Lonwabo a new home would be quite a quick thing, that it would be a straight line from start to finish, and probably within a year we would have it designed and finished. 2015 we started, 2021 we've now finished that journey. So it's been a journey that's had many twists and turns along the way, and it's only really been possible because we've had so much support. When we first started to believe that it might be possible to buy this land from the city of Cape Town, it was some of the people here today with us from the community that we spoke to and said, this is the idea, we would like to build a new centre for Lonwabo on this land. And it was the people saying, yes, we support you, come and do it, that allowed us to take those first steps. It was working with the principal of the school next door and the other people in this community that have allowed us to go forward and be able to start making plans. And it was through GAP architects that we were able to start to think about a bigger picture that Lonwabo might be part of. And so it's a great pleasure to have Andrew and Mark here from GAP today, because they've played a critical role in helping us shape our thinking of designing this building, especially for Thandeka and the children. So on that journey, we've had much support, and I'd also like to thank Sylvester Malloy and Derek Latava and Basham, who joined us with Victor early on. If I go back to 2020, at the end of 2020, I was actually lying in bed one morning and Sylvester phoned me and he said, Ian, I think it's time for you to start. You need to be able to start. You need to come and fence the property and make sure that it's safe going forward so that you can build this dream for Thandeka. That, when I look back at my notes, that was back in September 2020. That's when we first started fencing the property and we first started interacting again with the members of the community here. And it was through people like Miriam who helped us to get ongoing support going forward to be able to get on with the building. And finally, at the end of 2020, we were able to transfer the title deed for the property and we were able to start really going forward. And we actually got planning permission in February. We moved on site with RIPS in April and things went really quickly and it looked like a dream. It was just going so smoothly and I thought, wow, you know, we're going to be finished by the end of May and it's going to be fantastic. And May came and went and we weren't finished. And then we realised that we were going to have some seriously hard work to do to be able to get the water connections in place, the electrical connections in place. And I started wondering how we would be able to ever finish this project. Well, the answer to that came through some of the fantastic people that we've worked with in the city as well. People in property management like Godfrey and Ray, people in the water department like Lizette Daniels. These people have just helped and helped and helped, and whenever there's been a problem, I've been able to go to the phone and say, can you help me? Can you help me? And they've always said yes. They've just always said yes. The other people that have helped us along the way have been the people that have made it possible to raise all the money to do this building. When we first started in 2015, it was the Home Choice Development Trust that gave us the first money that we could put into our funds towards this building, 2015, 2016. But we soon realised that because it's a special building with special needs, that there were some very special things that had to happen in this building, and that made the price go up and up and up in terms of being able to deliver it. And I started to wonder whether we would ever get to the top of this mountain. You know, when you climb a mountain and you're going along and you think you come over the top of it, and there in the distance is the next part of the mountain. Well, it felt like that going up this mountain. We come to the top, we get to the funds we thought we needed, and then we find, look, we need to go to the next peak in this mountain range. And we went on and on and on. And there are some people that I really need to thank in terms of being able to just recognise the enormous contribution that they've made. So Home Choice kicked it off, and they made a massive contribution to the project. But Coffer Brigal Milestone in the UK, without them, we would never have reached our target. Stichting Zamomle, Watergansen in Holland, New Hope Foundation in Sweden, an organisation called Hogs in Sweden who donated the outdoor play equipment, Michael Levy and Lisa Crew over in America, the United Jewish Endowment Fund, the Jewish Federation of Greater Washington. These are all people that have made it possible to be here today. And then I also need to mention Rick's and the construction company that have built this fantastic building for us, but they've also come to the party and they've helped us considerably by giving us an enormous discount on this construction project. And without all of those people, we would never have been able to get to the point where we could say go. But even though all of those people got us to go, we never expected to start building in September and finish in October. And we never expected that we would have to have 24/7 security week in, week out, from September through to today. We never expected that we would have huge costs to incur when we linked into the city's electricity system or the city's water system. And each time we've met those challenges, those new challenges that have come. Through the generosity of you, the people around the world, and some of the people in this room, we've been able to meet them. And you know, when you read the Bible and you read about the 5 loaves and the fishes, you kind of wonder, could this really happen? Could this really happen? And every week, I've had to sign for another payment that we never expected. But God has been with us in this project in a massive way. And every week when I thought, we'll never do this, we'll never ever be able to do this, it just stretched further, and it just stretched further. And today we've managed to come through that. And I have to say it's tight, but you know what? Whenever we've needed something, God's provided. And so this has been a real lesson for me in belief and in faith, and just being able to let go and trust that by starting something and having the foolishness to think we could reach the end, we've been able to do it. So there are perhaps over 100 people who've actually contributed to this project, and I can't name them all. I wish I could, but I can't do that today because it would be a list as long as my arm. But I just want everybody to know here and around the world that our hearts go out to you, our thanks go out to you, because what you've done is fantastic, and we really thank you for that. And so now I'd like to introduce you. But I do want to just say, sorry, there's a couple of people that, you know, when you're looking at the mountain and the mountain seems so far away and it seems so high and so long, the last thing you expect is that some people might say, well, I'll help you by running up that mountain. So there are some people that I just want to definitely mention because they're remarkable people. Christian Grayling is one of the top 4 trail runners in South Africa, and he did a special fundraising event for us where he ran up 7 mountains in 7 days. That was remarkable. But one of them, he even carried his 2-year-old son up the mountain on his back in one of those carriers, toddler carriers. Absolutely amazing. So Christian, if you're watching today, we really thank you for that. Matthew Hill and Matt Langhorne, a few weeks back, in the Highlands Methodist Church, did a 12-hour table tennis marathon and raised funds to help us get over one of these peaks. Amazing youngsters, you know, to reach out and to do that. And then Sean Van Elden cycled in the cycle tour on the weekend to raise funds to make this possible as well. So one of the nice things about this is you never feel alone. And it's just been a remarkable experience to be supported by so many people. And I really hope this is the start. This is phase 1 of the development of what we call the campus project. As you'll see when you go outside and you look around, where the car park is over there, where all the cars are, in the very near future, we hope there'll be an early childhood centre there for 180 children. And we also hope to build a large hall where, much like this one, where it'll be possible to do all sorts of activities with people from the community. And I'm delighted that Miriam Mutaba is here today because we've already started working with Miriam, reaching out to some of the elderly people in the community that have mobility issues and needs help and support. So I very much hope that this is going to become a very special place in the Umfuleni community and that you'll hold it in your hearts and most of all help us keep it safe and keep it open for the people that need it so much. And now I'd like to call upon Thandeka. Some of you will have met Thandeka and you'll know her well. Some of the visitors today will never have met this amazing lady. They say that music touches your soul. Great music touches your soul. Great people do it too, and Thandeka is one of those people that touched our souls very long ago. She has a very special place in our hearts, and I'd like to welcome her now to say a few words.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Firstly, I must say, I'm sorry about us. This is us. Please bear with us. This is a big day for Lonwabo Opening. This is a big day for me. This is a big day for the unit of community. As I'm sitting here, I'm overwhelmed. I don't know where to start. But let me start by saying dreams will come. today, it is fulfilled. Thank you to Starting Chance and the whole Starting Chance family. I'm very tired. Because like Ian, he said he can talk for the whole day if he can mention all the people who have contributed in this project. Before I come to you, Ian and Valley, I'm going to say thank you so much to Home Choice. Thank you, Home Choice, for stretching your arms until your hands reach these children and touch these children. Because today you've changed these children's lives. You created a big opportunity for these children to develop. Thank you so much. Ian and Ellie, I'm going to say to you, you are the face of Starting Chance. People see Starting Chance through you. The beauty of Starting Chance is seen on you. Thank you for the wonderful people you are. To me, when I'm talking about the bus, I don't mean the bag that takes people. I'm talking about a big bus, a 60-seater bus. That is what Starting Chance is. And I'm going to say, thank you again, Home Choice, and all the fathers, as Ian mentioned, from different countries that made this building to be standing here. Thank you, Home Choice, for being the wheels of this bus, Starting Chance, for being the fuel in this bus, Starting Chance. And thank you so much for being the driver of this bus. And when you drove through the streets of stopping at each center, you didn't hesitate to stop at Lonwabo Special Care Centre. You didn't say, I am working with the ECGs. You said, I am working with the children. So you saw these children with special needs as children, equal to all children. Thank you for picking me up and letting me in the class. I can't see Ellie. Thank you, Ellie, for being a hostess in this bus. You welcomed me in the bus, and you made sure that I am comfortable in the bus. Thank you so much. Today, I am going to say, because of this Starting Chance, I have arrived to my destination. I'm here. Thank you so much. It is now up to us what we are going to do about the opportunity we given. This is a big opportunity. Now you are allowing us to do everything that we couldn't do at the back of the house. Because I ran this center for 13 years at the back of my house. It was very difficult to perform our duties properly because of the lack of space. And as you can see, these children need an open space. I didn't have it. But I thank the staff of Lonwabo. I thank the film made the best out of the little we had. We are starting now. A new day has been given to us. A new chance has been given to us by starting chance. This was not easy. This was a long journey. I kept starting chance for being so patient. If they were not patient, they would have given up long time because the journey was not easy. But instead, they were praying and encouraging me to pray with them so that this will happen. I thank God. Because I am going to say thank you very much to the Foodeni for if I remember correctly, it was in February 2009 when I was invited to your forum meeting by Mafila. I refused to go because I had this thing in me that I'm working with special children. Maybe I won't be allowed to join this program. But you welcomed me in the forum. You said to me, you are one of us. The reason why I'm thanking you is because I met starting chance because I was a member of this forum. If you haven't welcomed me to the forum, I wouldn't have met starting chance. Thank you so much. All the elders from different you will never go from very far, but as far as they are, they managed to put a hand so that this building is standing here, so that these children have got this opportunity today. I thank them as far as they are. I say thank you very, very much. I thank the company for building us this beautiful building. And they make sure that everything is done properly. I thank that Victor. He was running around, making sure that the building is built properly and everything is done properly. Thank you so much. The caretaker, he did a very good job in that day. And I thank all the security that were working here day and night to make sure that the material, the building, the people who are working here are safe. I thank my family for the great support they gave me from day one, more especially my children and my grandchildren. Thank you for your wonderful support. Thank you for all the sacrifices you've made to support me and to make sure that this Lonwabo doesn't collapse on the way. Thank you very much. I thank a very special person. I thank my husband. He passed away on Friday at 12. I thank you. He had a day. They were calling me. without his support. I must say that it hurts. It really hurts. Not seeing walking around this building today, smiling. That's a lot. Not hearing his voice today. Standing here and bragging in front of everyone. But may that soul continue for us. Lastly, I thank my church leaders, my brothers and sisters, for their wonderful things, for their support. They supported me so amazing. Looking at this lady here, Mafila, when I started this center, it was sometimes I wouldn't have even food to feed these children. I would go to her. She would open every cupboard in her house and get boxes of food so that I can cook for these children. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Everyone. I can't forget my neighbors. My neighbors from that for their wonderful support. And for their help, they were helping me. It's a pity one day I can't. And lastly, really lastly, I thank the residents of this street and this community at large for welcoming us here to build this center here. You did a great job because I wasn't here, I stayed over there. But when the land invasion was taking place, you kept an eye on this piece of land. And you fought for this piece of land, that no one is going to put anything here. So it was not invaded, not because of me, because of you. I hope you will keep on supporting us. Because as we're standing here today, if we are crying here, we expect you to come and comfort us. If anything is happening here, we expect you to come and help. Thank you so much. I love you.
Thank you very much. Thandeka, just before you go. So it's been an inspiring time working with Thandeka and Pumza and the team in Lonwabo. And over that time, we've had many experiences together, as you've just heard. And it's been an inspiration for Ali that through working with Thandeka and having Lonwabo as part of the Starting Chance family, we have an opportunity to reach out and to be more and more inclusive. But what does inclusivity mean? What does it really mean to include people? Well, Ali, as some of you will know, is a children's writer, and she wrote a book recently that talks about parts of the journey along the way and some of her feelings that have come through working with Thandeka and the children and the other children of Mafila. And so this book is a short story with a purpose, and it's filled with the art of children who are in the schools in our program through Mafila and Thandeka. We'd love to be able to give you a copy of that. I'd like to just call on Sarah, please, to say a few words. Sarah?
Good morning, everyone. I'm so sorry to be late. I have work commitments. Yeah, my name is Martinez. I'm a community development worker for local government. I'm deployed in Grayling and I reside in Fulani. I started working for the local government as a community development worker in 2006. Because of my background to be a volunteer working in the community endless without any payment, I was fortunate to be one of the appointees of government to be an official, a special cadre, a foot soldier employed by government. Today I'm standing here also. Just also to give you just a brief involvement of myself with Lonwabo. As a community development worker, one of our roles is to go around in the community to identify problems and to communicate those problems, especially service delivery agencies. Communicate that to the councillor, to any department that is relevant to that service delivery. And I have a passion for the informal settlement because it's where the people really lack services. And as I was doing my rounds in a garden city, I think it's in 2009. Yes, 2009. I come across this beautiful lady. And I went to her house because I'm going around and identifying problems. And I saw that I can see this is a new touch. And by the way, personally, I'm a very inquisitive person. I went in and she told me, sir, I'm starting Lonwabo, a center for physically challenged children. And I'm just starting it without nothing. And I said, oh, okay, sure. Thandeka, how are you going to go? She said, I don't know, but I have a dream, I have a passion, and I'm going to do this. And from there, I started to work with her. And basically, my goal as I'm going around in the community is to mobilize and recruit people and refer people. When I come across, as in my door-to-door visit, when I come across in a family that I saw there's a child, physically challenged child, I will say to that mother, do you not get me for the center in Fulani? Can you go to Garden City? And I referred many people to the center. And I think from today, most of them, especially the children are grown up now. But with working with her and our relationship starting there, about working with started there. And I also, as I was working as a community development worker, I was also a member of the health committee at the clinic. So what happened by that year, by that time, back in 2009, we had a partnership with the University of the Western Cape, where their students, they were deployed in the area to come and do their practicals. It might be social work students, it might be nursing students, they will be deployed in the area. And when they are coming to Fulani, the sister in charge of the clinic will pick up the phone and call me, Sarah, as a community development worker, as a health committee member together with Sister Shai, we have students here, and we'd like you to see what to do with the students. Because they are only running the clinic, they are not familiar with the community, but they work in the community. And my role was to take the students and I will identify a project that I think they can work in that will benefit the community and also benefit them. Bear in mind they are doing practically. And I identified with Thandeka. I went with them to Thandeka. It was first students, I went to them to Thandeka. I introduced them to Thandeka, and we started to do a needs assessment with the students because that was part of their practical. We did a needs assessment, and because Thandeka was running the center at a building that is not yet finished, and the building was not suitable for the children. Yeah, and then the students, together with the students, we said the first thing we must start and look at the building. I think this is the priority for now. And together with the students, we work together and they look around for funding. Luckily, they got a potential sponsor, and it was Jive Students. And Jive Students managed to give the organization funding through the student and my intervention. And Lonwabo got funding to upgrade the building that year. And it was a huge amount of upgraded building. And the day of the handover, that is why today I'm very emotional because I know that I planted the seed. I planted the seed in Lonwabo, and today Lonwabo has progressed into this beautiful, big place. That very small seed that I planted as a community development worker was one of my achievements, one of my success stories for my work. And on the day of the handover, listen to this, the day of the handover, it was such a big occasion. The minister, Anton Bratel of local government, was present that day. Untitled Foundation was present that day at the handover. And today, I also want to say to you, Thandeka, by allowing me to be involved in that project, has also opened doors for me. Has also opened doors for me because I got an award from Isebenza from my work for that project. And I'm so happy and I'm so proud to be part of Lonwabo. And today, and also through my intervention working with Lonwabo, a lot of other stakeholders came aboard. Untitled Foundation, social workers, and also what I would like to say to the community. You know, Thandeka started this project not for personal gain, no, because she had a dream, she had a passion, she saw the gap outside, the need. And I think that is one of the needs that we have in this community. We really need to look after the physical challenged people, even the adults, not only the children. We are having a great problem in this area. And Thandeka also created a lot of jobs with people. We mustn't forget. She created a lot of jobs. Even the parents themselves, they were working in the center. And I can remember sometimes when I get there, Thandeka will be having nothing really. And she will always tell me that she will bring food from her, and she will even take food from her own house and prepare for the kids. But I just want to say to you, Thandeka, see, I'm so happy. I'm so proud of you. Even the funders, whoever it is, this is what we need in our country. We want to see everyone contributing to something. It's not about the government alone. What are we doing even as a community? I heard the Thandeka say, she thanks Abandestrato for looking after this center. I think that is our responsibility. We need to do that. We need to look after our facilities in the community. And Thandeka, I just want to say, I thank the funders, whoever they are, that supported this project. And for you, I just want to say that I pray that God open more doors for you. That God just enlarge your territory. That this place must be, you can take the whole place up to my house. Okay, yes.
Well, just before we close and we go and have a look around and share some food together, going forward, we need the ongoing support of the community, and we're looking forward to the ongoing support from Captain Aronson and the local police force. You know, we're all aware of how difficult things are these days, and they played a really key role in being able to help us to see this project through, and we thank you for that. Lastly, Thandeka mentioned Victor. Now Elizabeth's here. Elizabeth, where are you? Elizabeth lost her husband to Starting Chance in September last year. I've even had phone calls from Elizabeth and the family saying, "Do you know where Victor is? Do you know where Victor is?" Late at night. Let me tell you, this project would never have been possible without the support of Victor. Victor started to work with us, with the community, with the local leaders in the community. Don helped me in the early stages of the project with project management. But Victor has just been an absolute marvel. His energy and his commitment to this project has been fantastic. And when I've been saying, I just don't know how we're going to get through this next bit, Victor's always been able to find a way to just go to the next bit and go to the next bit. And so I really want to thank him from the bottom of my heart. You've been a remarkable help on this project, and thank you very much. And now we start. Oh, okay, so we've got some music. Fantastic. Enough of me talking. Now we've got some music. So are they going to come?
Yeah.
Come. Level. They're shy. They're shy. I'm going to go and get.
The day has come. The day that has been announced. The day has come.
Yes.
The day that we've been waiting for.
Yeah.
This is a day come through for Mafila. She's been waiting so long for this day. Starting Chance is an engine that is led by one man. Ian Corbett is our driver. Whenever we climb the hill, Ian is our leader. Whenever we climb the mountains, Ian is always with us. Everything that we bring forward, where's Ali? Whenever we whisper something in Ali's ears, Ali is always our road to the top. Ali, we speak to Ali, and Ali go to our engine.
Yes.
And they go around and fight for support. Today, we are here at Lonwabo. Lonwabo is a school for special needs. It's a college in our community today. We got a special needs college today for our children. We are here, Certain Chance is here to close the gap in between our kids. To close the gap and also give respect to our special needs children, which has been happening for years. Now today we are here as Certain Chance to close that gap. Our children, our special needs children in our homes have been put back for a long time. Today, we are here to put them in front of us. Today, we are here to say our children, let's work together. You play together with our special needs children. They also children like you guys are us children. Respect them, love them, and as you are all loved by everybody. So Certain Chance is here today to bring that love for our special children, our special needs children. Today we are here to say no for neglection to our special children, our special needs children. Let's put them forward.
Yes.
Thank you. And this alumni, and some of you, we're going to be at Mzamo. Welcome there. Now I'm proud because I fought ever since 2006, working in my house. 420 kids sometimes, 400 sometimes, overcrowded day, but they just came. And then be our savior. We have 5 classrooms now. So those miracles, thank you. God must bless them always. Give them the power to go forward, to do more for us. I mustn't say that because I have to send them to my side. Okay. It is that passion.
Thanks everybody. So this is these are our alumni. These are all these wonderful ladies have been in our program for so many years now. And these are the people that really will take things forward into this community. And we're so blessed to have them aboard. They've done so much work for you outside. Please come and join us and celebrate with Thandeka and Kumza and the Mafila family. Thank you.
Hello there.